want you all to close your eye. Well, if you're driving, don't close your eyes. But I want you to picture something. I'm going to lay out here. We've got my boogie shoes on here. KC and the Sunshine Band. First of all, I think that's Swag's favorite band. And second, I want you to just picture him with his flowing hair, backwards roller skating to this.
Just feeling it. Hips are swaying.
Hold on, everybody.
Well, and of course, this was featured in Boogie Nights, which the last time I thought about roller skating was Roller Girl.
Was it the opening scene, that consecutive shot? Did they do that one? I mean, I know this was in Boogie Nights, but the Roller Girl opening, I feel like that's when they played this one. Is that right?
I think they've played this multiple times, but there's a scene in the middle where they do like a big montage, and I know they play this, but they may have played at the beginning too.
Well, I did look up, not to belabor this, but it's that time of year, so bear with us. I did look up roller skating participation stats.
It's over!
This is what has piqued my interest today.
It happens. We go down rabbit holes. Is it better than being like 9 times, the multiple MVPs and Mount Rushmore?
We'll get to that.
Let's get to the important stuff now. Roller skating.
How many millions so this is just U.S. numbers, and it says the number of U.S. citizens aged 6 and above that participated in roller skating in 2022, so that's the latest they've got this.
Sure.
Is 11.3 million people.
Okay. So
that's pretty good.
It's a good chunk.
This also says, now another article talks about how the pandemic led to sort of a revival.
Of roller skating?
Of roller skating, yeah.
Boy, that pandemic was a hell of a thing.
It changed a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it did.
And I guess so much so that it led to a global shortage of skates.
Really?
They couldn't get skates.
What?
To your local rink.
How is it?
Here's the situation.
I thought we weren't allowed to gather anything like indoors. How are we allowed to roller skate?
Yeah, I
was getting chastised for riding my bike outside, but I could roller skate inside?
Well, no, I think maybe post-pandemic, when people finally were coming out of hibernation, they wanted to do some things, get back into the swing of, I don't know,
roller
something. Well, I guess apparently, according to this article, it's very big in the black community.
Really?
And a lot of it is dictated by what kind of music they play.
Huh.
So if they play R&B and rap,
yeah,
it draws a lot of the black community in, and they roller skate, and then there's Swigard. Just backwards roller skating.
Mike in Ridgefield, longtime P1, and really the real he's a master of our chronicles. That man knows everything about the show. He just texted in that the WFTDA Global Roller Derby Championships are coming to the Veterans Memorial Coliseum this year, November 1st through the 3rd. You can get your tickets now.
That's roller derby.
That's roller derby.
That's different.
Who knew that there was a WFTDA championship?
Yeah, that's a whole league and everything.
I always thought that roller. Am I wrong again?
Yes.
We're going down a rabbit hole. I remember when they did roller derby back in the day. They used to show it on ESPN.
Back in the day. What do you mean?
Like in the 80s. They would show these roller derby things. There was a league. I thought it was like the WWE. I thought it was all scripted and fake.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't remember that.
You don't remember roller derby where they would have a helmet. There was 4 teams, and there was a Globetrotters, and then there was the Generals. There was always one team that won.
Men or women?
Both. They had mixed teams. And you would wear a little helmet, and whoever had the helmet, however many times they made it around the rink, they would score. And they would this would run on ESPN, but it was like WWE. It was scripted. It was they were doing bits, like the Harlem Globetrotters. You don't remember that at all?
I don't.
Yeah, there was roller derby that used to play on ESPN.
Yeah, my first inclination.
It's WWE-ish, kind of. They had characters.
Yeah.
I vaguely remember this.
So when I see this global roller derby championships, that's not real. The Rose City Rollers, that's not a real competition, right? That's a skit.
No.
It's
no.
That's not WWE.
I don't think so. I think that's a real sport.
But don't people still play parts? Aren't there still heels and stuff like that?
I think they were doing bits. I swear.
Boy, you're blowing my mind.
The text line will know.
If you go to YouTube and you look up 1970s or 80s roller derby, you will see what I'm talking about. It was clearly, obviously they could skate and they were talented, but it was clearly scripted where it was the dude, the guy would wind up trying to give a pat patented elbow, and another dude would like slide underneath his legs and then pop up and then like taunt him and then keep skating. It was scripted, but under the guise of roller derby.
I kind of remember what you're talking about.
Right?
I don't know if it was the same thing or not, but yeah, this seems familiar to me.
Yes.
I like that our texter's pointing out some of my favorite Instagram follows are Hots on roller skates.
Now I got to start looking because I love Roller Girl.
Hey, I think the Hots
I want to start looking up Hots on roller skates.
While you were away, somebody talked about who were we talking about? Somebody was single and looking to mingle. And one of the texters was like, dude, here's where you got to go. You got to go to Oaks Park. All the Hots like to skate.
Wow.
They're all over there. And by the way, I am on the Rose City Rollers website, rosecityrollers.com.
Yeah.
And they called them bouts.
Yeah.
At the hangar at Oaks Park, and they say that all of their games are real. Their games and plays are real.
Okay. But see, the
but
fact
they
that
follow, they had to say that, but they follow the WFTDA rules.
Okay.
Developed for safety and competitive sport play.
Okay, but they have to point that out because the roller derby that I grew up with, like in the 70s and 80s, was scripted. It was WWE. Yes, people had talent, but there was a pre-designed winner and loser, and they were doing bits. But the Rose City Roll, now some Rose City Roller is going to throw an elbow at me for insinuating that I'm fake.
I hope they do, because they played in our golf tournament one year.
Yeah, they party.
Dude, those I would not mess with any of them.
No.
They were badass.
Nope. So I'm just...
So watch out,
That's
dude.
why I wasn't... I just asked, are they actually trying to win those, or are they scripted?
And by the way, their team name...
Mm-hmm.
Wheels of Justice.
The Wheels of Justice.